Hello everyone, I'm Shivang Mehta. In this session, we are going to analyze Advelisis Housing Finance Limited NCD issue. So NCD is non-convertible debentures. So it is a great prospect for a investor with moderate risk appetite who wants to, gain more than FDs and fixed income instruments. So let's go ahead and see what is on the offering. Before we go ahead with the offering, let's analyze what is NCD. So non-convertible debentures are fixed income instruments usually issued by high-rated companies in the form of public issue to accumulate long-term capital appreciation. They offer relatively higher interest rates when compared to convertible debentures. So non-convertible debentures fall under the debt categories. They cannot be converted into equity or stocks. NCDs have a fixed maturity rate and the interest can be paid along with principal amount either monthly, quarterly, or annually depending upon the fixed tenure specified. Coming to the company. So about the company, Advelisis Housing Finance Limited is housing finance company that offers various loan products like home loan, including secured loans for the purchase, construction, renovation, and residential properties. Non-housing loans include loan against property for the purpose of commercial property and business purposes, and construction finance to developers for construction of residential projects. So the company also offers small ticket unsecured loans to individuals, mainly in rural areas and corporates. So Advelisis Housing Finance Limited is a part of Advelisis Group. So it is a type of finance company which finances housing projects and different construction projects. So as of 31st December 2021, Advelis Housing Finance Limited has 68 offices in 67 cities across India and 554 employees. The company has customers in over 800 talukas across India. So as you can make out, the business is quite spread geographically all over India, and companies ever expanding its business. Coming to the financials and objective of the issue. So financials of the company, if you look at, so company is looks like a large cap company with total assets of around 50,000 crores. Total revenue is about $1 billion, and total profit of the company comes around 37 crore in last financial year. The company has shown resilience in the time of health crisis in our country and has remained positive. If we see the times before the COVID, then in financial year 19, company has given strong returns of over 10%. So and made 600 crore profits. So company will come back with higher margins in the future, that is expected. So objective of the issue. So for the purpose of onward lending, financing, and prepayment of interest and principal of existing borrowings of the company. So as we know, this company is in the financial management and business, so it has to lend and finance different projects. So for that purpose, you know, this company is taking over issuing these NCDs, and other general purposes are also the objective of the issue. Coming to the basic details of the issue, so issue will open on April 6 and it closes on April 26. Security name is Advelisis Housing Finance Limited. Security type is secured, redeemable, non-convertible debentures, and issue size is 150 crore. Issue size shelf is 150 crores. Issue price is rupees 1000 NCD. So one non-convertible debenture costs 1000, and minimum you have a lot size of 10 debentures. So you have to spend at least 10,000 to subscribe to this NCD. Credit rating is done by CRISIL, so it is credible rating, and a negative rating is given by the CRISIL. Tenure of the NCDs are different: 24, 36, 60, and 120 months. And there are different series of NCDs. We will look at it, and payment frequency will be monthly, annually, and cumulative depending upon the client's preference. Basis of allotment will be first come, first serve basis. So category, so institutional, non-institutional, HNI, retail have been given equal opportunities with 10-10 and 40-40% allotment. Coming to the coupon rates now. So there are two types of interest frequency parameters. So it can be annually, cumulatively, monthly. So depending upon this, and interest rates has been generated. So if you want annual interest rates for 24 months, then coupon rate will be 8.5%. So around on 1,000 rupees, you will make around 85 rupees a month, and effective yield for NCD holders will be 8.49%, and cumulatively, if you want, then it will be around 8.5%. But at the end of 24 months, you will get your principal and the interest. So depending upon the tenure, now options are given, so you can analyze what type of liquidity you have, when do you need money. So depending upon that, you can select the scheme. Coming to the taxation, so NCD carry tax implications depending upon the tax bracket the investor falls under. So if NCD are sold within a year, uh, short-term capital gains is, short-term capital gains will be applicable as per the income tax slab rate. And if the NCD are sold after a year or before the maturity date, long-term capital gains will be applicable with at 20% with indexation. Coming to the credit rating, so company are ranked by credit rating agencies like CRISIL Care to determine the potential of the company, and its rating plays a major role. Coming to the strength of the company, so it has better return, secured NCDs provide a higher NCD interest rate to the investors. Good company has good liquidity situation, no upfront tax liability for investors or the company, and company's diversification. And if you want diversification of your portfolio, then NCD is the perfect, a debt option. Inflation matching returns and real wealth creation also take place. So coming to the risk, so credit rating of the issuer, so sometimes they are not reliable and they are paid up to give any rating, so that can be a risk. Level of debt, company has low debt, so that is not an issue. Its capital adequacy ratio causes the company's capital and sees if the company has sufficient funds to survive potential losses. Provisions for non-performing assets, so company must keep aside at least 50% of their assets towards NPAs, as this is a positive indicator of their asset quality. So it is a quality drop due to bad debts, take it as a red flag. So these are also NPA rules, and interest coverage ratio is also high for the company. So, but it might be low, so that is risk as well. So suggestions: the NCD from one single sector, NBCs that focus on personals are not safe to invest in. These can lead to higher risk of exposure. Never go by the interest rate alone. It will not matter if the NCD yield that decides your real returns remains low. So you have to consider these suggestions. So now, depending upon your risk appetite and long-term wealth creation vision, you can decide to invest in this NCD of Advelisis Housing Finance Limited. So thank you.